I have my
R. It's okay.
That's an R, Ron?
I think it's an R.
That's an R. Oh, yeah.
All right, bro, fuck you, bro.
Yo, just drop down.
Bro, drop down.
Bro, chill out on me, bro. I'm Spider-Man.
Bro, you're not even that
Spider-Man
high.
would drop down.
Spider-Man wouldn't drop. Spider-Man always in the sky.
Bro, Spider-Man would drop.
Bro, Spider-Man would drop.
You see a superhero landing? 3-point landing? Come on now.
Yeah, they be.
Bro, I'm losing my legs, bro. Shit, grab it by me, bro. They need to use it.
Do we want to? I don't see no. We're not into it. Hey.
Just give it. Just take it back. Take it back because you know you cheated. Take it back because you know it ain't got.
Why you mad right
Because it's bullshit.
Why you mad right Why you mad right
What I did was fucking.
This is going in video. You're recording. You want black people acting ignorant in YouTube video? You want black
I love people like this.
You want black people everywhere acting
Matter of fact,
ignorant?
all y'all did the same thing over there.
Yeah. Sorry. Very only.
I look ugly with my ponytail.
So I called, I think I know the name for this video, but I'm not going to jinx myself and say it now and then like I end up not naming it that. So I'm going to just leave it out in the air. But this video is it's going to be one of them videos, guys. It's going to be one of those videos. Welcome back. Sending out a lot of love. Feel this fucking love through the screen. And we're going to get into this. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, you are living in a high-tech, simulated, organic, whatever reality that you created. You are the projector. We're all projectors. Now, not all of this may be real. And you know what I mean by that. I see some people, right? And it's funny. It's funny because this is a collective consciousness. I've seen some people putting on their page and stuff like that. The whole talk of the NPC thing makes me laugh. Who's to know? You know, it brings you to a sense because I heard consciousness is the only sign that someone is actually alive. Like actually like a being. I don't know how much I believe that. But I see a lot of people saying, prove to me you're not an NPC. And that's kind of funny, right? Because why not just think we're all players? And then some are just choosing to play the role as the NPC. I don't know if that ever occurred to anyone. But the reason I wanted to talk about the NPC thing is because I noticed it was a trend for people to talk about people being NPCs. And I noticed, oh shit, that is also part of the illusion. People caught on to the trend of talking about NPCs. That also muddies the water to really see who's truly spiritual. Because then you get into a talk about someone, and if they start talking about NPCs or people who just can't be real, it's like, well, do you actually know for sure? Or are you just saying that because you've seen something? Or you actually, you know, is it actually something you've studied? And I've noticed that with a lot of this stuff. And I posted a funny post on my Instagram. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about too. I'm taking a little detox from Instagram. So I uninstalled the apps on my phone, I think all of them, but I'm only streaming and doing these right now and just getting a little bit back into nature and doing these videos because this is the direction I want to go back into. So, but yeah, I just think about that sometimes. I don't know if I'm being too direct on what I mean, but it's kind of like trendy spirituality when people are like, oh, I want to get into crystals and all this. And the post I made on my story, which I was saying was funny, was your crystals will not save you. It's a heavy week, and a lot of people liked it. And it was just funny because it's like, that's kind of what I feel like when people are saying other people are NPCs. There's really no point. Like, it's weird to put, I feel like, maybe not, to each their own. I can't say that because of how my beliefs won't even allow me to. I'll say it and then I'll laugh about what I said and then be like, I don't truly believe that. But I'm going to say it straight, but I don't truly believe this. But I think it's a little bit weird to put in your bio or just something like, prove to me you're not an NPC. How the fuck? There's some really good fucking NPCs out there that are probably catching your ass in media right now. Shit, if you're stuck on TikTok scrolling all day long and you got proof to me you're not an NPC in your bio, you're getting caught by the NPCs who probably run TikTok. I don't know. This is just more playing on the fact that this is an organic simulated reality. Like, if this is a created reality, that means everything that you're experiencing, right, down to the grimiest, gritty stuff is of your making for you to overcome something. You're back here working out something that you didn't finish, or you're here for the first time learning because Earth is a school. And one of the main things you are learning is frequency, vibration, and energy. And you have to know this because it's important. It's not even, I was getting into so many little tidbits with a certain someone who would deny consciousness, and it's like, and the thing is I don't even have these with people. That's how you know, because it's a close person when I'm making that reference. But the funny thing is that at the end of the day, you are a conscious being. You have the conscious choice to hold the gun in your hand and not shoot someone. So consciousness is not some so far out there topic. It's just what you are. It's psychology, basically, at the end of the day. But what you need to understand about this being a high-tech simulated reality is, regardless whether you believe that or not, your psychology will dictate where your life goes. 100%. If you don't got the mental fortitude, and I got my hand in my pocket and I'm sitting here preaching with one hand, if you don't got the mental willpower, fortitude, strength to be yourself, be authentic, to be these things, you're going to go down a hole where you start to realize that this is really psychological. And I feel like if you begin to understand these things and notice these things, you don't need things like therapy. Just want to put that out there. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I'm just really saying, if you realize that most of the things that you are going through are the making of something that you've done, that you set in effect way before this, it starts to give power back to you, and you stop blaming circumstances in your life. So, it's really powerful. But at the end of the day, if you realize this and truly understand this, you wouldn't even be watching this video right now. You'd be out there creating your reality. Because that's one thing with me too. I'm so in this that, and I'm so, okay, put it like this. I know we're all dreaming. We're all having a collective dream right now. And I know when you pay attention to someone, you're feeding into their dream. And that's almost sometimes why I don't even want people to really spend too much time on my videos. Because I'm like, go create your reality. I'm glad you are, because I'd rather absorb this content than to absorb what's actually distracting you. Because there is stuff within this game that you set for yourself to distract you. And I'm sure you realize that. Because, watch. Things will start getting trippy as you begin to really train your mind to realize that this is one gigantic organic simulated reality. You will see it. You will start to see it. But remember, to each their own, and everyone will resonate with different messages. And I absolutely love it anyways. You play the game the way you intended to play it, and you go on with your life, accept everyone for who they are, and boom, it becomes much more peaceful that way. But this is actually a funny topic, the whole thing being organic and simulated. Is one day I woke up recently, I think I woke up, or I just came out the room, and my bro and I were talking, and what's the new show that's out? What is it called? Oh, this is perfect example of how this works and how weird things are. Ready? Okay. So I come out, and we're on the couch sitting, we're talking about things, and I woke up. I think it was actually, no, I think I had a nap. I'm trying to remember. I think it was midday. There's a new show out called, what is it? Miss Wednesday, or it's like the Addams Family, and there's an actor. There's an actor named, what is her name? And I literally only know of this by seeing literally one post. But it was funny how it ended up playing out. So, okay, so this is how it played out. So I seen a post that said something about her doing a dance, and she had the cough, wear a mask thingy, and she still made the choice to perform the dance. And I guess people were ranting and raving about, you know, how hard she works and like it must have been so hard. But then other people were ranting and raving about how like she put the other actors in danger, etc., right? So I ended up seeing this post and I was like, first of all, who even is this actor? Then I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with me, not gonna give energy to it. So I left it alone. But it's funny how it resurfaced, because then my bro comes to me and he's like, oh, did you see the thing with the Miss Wednesday? And I'm like, damn, I was trying to get away from this. I think I said it to him. I gotta ask him. I was like, damn, I was trying to avoid this. I didn't even want to talk about this. Like, because that's how strong your attention creates things when you're, you know, starting to raise your vibration. Literally things that you pay attention to for a second will try to resurface in your reality. So it's funny. So that surfaces and I'm like, oh shit, all right, let's talk about it. And he said, nah, just how like kind of like stupid the whole thing is. Like people were literally getting so upset over this, that she had the cough mask, and and they're literally like fighting about it online. And we were just laughing at the fact, like, we truly can't understand that. That's somehow, like, I sometimes want to say that that's chaos, but I truly don't know what it is. Like, I literally like to just sum it up as, like, that is madness. Because why? Why would you wake up one day to hop on Twitter or wherever this is trending and be like, she's putting the other actors' lives in danger and da-da-da. And it's like, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, this is what makes it funny, and just showing you how things are meant to distract you and how this is one big simulation to distract you from yourself, is while you're doing that, what better could you be doing with your time? If this is all one simulation, I would think it would be one clear answer. Creating your own reality. That's why TikTok is so dangerous too. But creating your own reality. Why are you guys worried about this? Also, it's funny too, because I feel like people forget that maybe we don't get the full story, because I'm pretty sure before they shoot these seasons and things, they run them through checks, constant checks. First of all, that right there would show you that, honestly, I'm gonna drop it on the table. That would show you right there that a lot of these companies are lying, one. A lot of these YouTubers were lying too when they did like skits and stuff. You know, like where they set up and be like, don't worry, we took the necessary precautions to have everybody safe. We got checks multiple times. It's like you're telling me when they went to shoot the show like this, they didn't have multiple checks. The way it lined up to me, because I'm a critical thinker, I'm not saying any conspiracy, is I seen her getting hype in the media. I saw her getting hype about the dance. Then all of a sudden, after she's getting hype, she's getting this attention. Out of nowhere, it comes out that she had the vid, and now everyone's loving and obsessed with her dance. And oh my God, she made it on the spot. Oh, cough mask. Oh, we hate. You see how they do it? They keep you agitated, and it's the funniest shit, because someone would hear me saying this and be like, no, it's not that deep. It's never that deep. I'll be like, are you sure about that? Because why are you waking up getting mad about it? It is that deep. It's distracting you, and you don't want to. I love it. It makes me happy, because now I'm finally talking about things that I truly wanted to talk about. It's true. I don't know why the fuck I didn't just do it. You know me, I would do it, but now I'm doing it because everything has timing. But I think it's just so funny, and it's like, look at exactly how they get that, because I seen both polls. Like when I first seen her pop up, everyone was just talking about her. Like I've seen people calling her cute. I think it's something Ortega, but I can't remember. I can't even remember her name because I don't give attention to it. But I remember that last part. It's like Ortega. I was gonna say, and I remember that name because I'm a little bit racist. But no, that is just a joke. Relax. See, can I be myself on here and not get canceled? Maybe. You gotta be like those comedians that are uncancelable. But no, you know, after dealing with Spanish girls, Ortega feels like a real Spanish name. I don't know. Anyways, look, point is this is exactly how they keep you distracted. It's how they keep you distracted. I don't know why people don't. And the different thing is like, okay, if you're treating it as entertainment, which that would be such a hard thing for me to believe, that you're getting on the internet, getting mad and genuinely, and I bet there are people genuinely concerned for the safety of others. There's one thing that just doesn't sit right with me, and it's literally, you weren't there, so how do you truly know what was going on? You don't. And based on that simple common sense fact alone, knowing that Hollywood could be doing anything, and you know, not all of it is Hollywood. Well, Netflix and stuff would be considered Hollywood, right? Or the shows, yeah, because none of the show, it is all hot. Regardless, it's media. And what I want to say with media is, if it's all a stage and the world is a stage, like Shakespeare said, a stage, high-tech simulated reality, then they can pull your heartstrings. If this reality gives you an emotional mirror to what you're choosing to be, the thoughts and feelings that you're choosing to water and grow, and they can get you mad online like that and cipher your emotions. I talked about it in my reality being an emotional mirror video. You get into a fight with someone, all of a sudden you walk out the door, you hit your head on the door. You go to get in your car because you just got into that fight with that person. Now you bumped your head. Now you're even more mad. Now you try to get to your car. You forgot your car keys inside. Then you go inside. You got a meeting to get to. But now you bumped your head. You forgot your car keys. Now you're inside and you can't find your car keys. And it just keeps spiraling. It keeps spiraling. And I said that at the end of that. And I pointed like this. It was 1444. So 444. We dropped the 1 in my reality. But the truth is, that's what it is. It's a mirror. So of course they need to keep you angry. They need to keep you aggravated, because if you do, you create more of that in your reality. And yes, if it's that simple where you bump, like you can get in an argument with someone, bump your head, do that, and it should just starts going downhill. What do you think happens when you get online and get so personal about people you don't even know? The same fucking thing. They got you. They got you. The watchers are watching your ass. I love it. I never talked to this neighbor, but in the video, I think through the like leaves, you seen someone walking, and he came around. That's why I laughed, and he was love it. He seems like a cool guy, but yeah. Nonetheless, shout out to him. Shout out to all y'all watching these videos. Much love and moonlight. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, stop getting distracted. You're literally, anytime you get distracted, you're pulling yourself off the path of least resistance. I'm out of here. Peace.